I progress. Illogical for them to feel they responsible for our success. Besides Kanye West, tell me who else I gotta respect. Cause I'm kinda perplexed. It's about time that I got my respect. It's the Butcher. Let's go.
About time that I got my respect. It's the Butcher. Yeah. Cold world. Griselda. You know what I mean?
Griselda.
You know what it is? When I show up, I'm on 10, not 9. On the night I was born, the rain was pouring, God was crying, lightning struck, power outage, sparks was flying, the real one's here, the young boy that walked with lions around the outlines of chalk with a lion. Of course I'm trying to revive a sport that's dying, but the in the bars that y'all relying got these nerves thinking that you design, but that just mean I ain't as comfortable as y'all with lying, stretching the truth. No, I never stress in the booth. They feel the pressure, me, I feel like I just left a masseuse. Effortless, how I'm skating on these records is proof. I put your favorite rapper, never letting them loose. Cold world, the heat of.
Back to 2K23. In July, we held a 2K TV Tuesday event in the city, and I heard that there was some kind of challenge involved.
Always. Everybody's always coming for us. First off, the event was fire. The community showed up. They were repping that 2K TV gear. And right before Team 2K TV got out there to play, our top play of the year winner, No Sleep Uno and his squad, challenged us to a game of 3v3. It did not go so well for us. They're going to like the segment, not so much
I'm
us.
excited to see. I'm going to like it too. I already know it.
So take a look and stay tuned because we'll be announcing our 2K TV Tuesday MVP right after this. All right, it's 2K TV Tuesday, so today I'm joined by Danny and Rodney, and we're about to play No Sleep Uno Squad. If you remember from our award show, he was the top play winner of
Blast to your speaker, he the last of Mohicans, no weaklings, last in my sneakers. Want me on the song, he gon' see the wrath of the. I'm probably gon' go to Jesus asked for a feature. Don't need a. Some see the glass is empty, I see a glass. Collecting his bread and mass like he a Catholic preacher. Just to count it cash, you might need a calculus teacher. Eureka, Einstein on the brink of the theory of relativity. Really, no MC equal. Feel me, co-pimp be lethal. Grip like an old MTV show. On God, the best rapper alive. Now go and ask the best rappers that they tell you he never lied. Yeah. Tenor talk.
Up next, the Bucks taking on the Thunder. For the Milwaukee Bucks, the goal is to improve each time they take the floor, emphasizing communication and effort. Thunder, Bucks, don't leave your seat. We'll be right back. Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. Allie, it's all...
Hey, Brian.
Yeah, Allie, always a threat. Thanks for that. Now let's take a look at the Bucks opening lineup. Giannis and Lopez are the bigs. Chris Middleton is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. And for the Thunder, we've got Luguentz Dort. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Alex Caruso. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Williams in at the 4 spot. These teams feature great front courts, Brett. A little throwback to the old days of the NBA when big men ruled.
Well, the game has become so perimeter-oriented. These guys have a lot of skill, and they're going to be able to operate inside a phone booth, and we'll see if these big guys can find a way to dominate uniquely in the way that they bring their offensive prowess.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. The Thunder making their last shot. Here's Middleton. Cans it from the wing.
Middleton looking pretty comfortable right now playing in the pick and roll, whether he's passing the ball or shooting it. Right now making good decisions.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. Here's Williams. Antetokounmpo with the block. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. Here's Lillard. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
You look at the resume of one Damian Lillard, and there's just no shortage of clutch moments and amazing individual performances in big playoff games. At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Dort. Here's the three. And they recover it. Caruso outside. Here's Holmgren. Rebound, Milwaukee. And with Lillard, he has to be considered among the best point guards of this generation, Brent.
Well, he said some interesting things with regards to comparisons, PA. There's only one player at his position that he can accept being ranked behind, and that's Steph Curry. Talk about two guys up in the stratosphere of where point guards of today's game are playing, and Dame is sitting on that cloud nine of Steph.
The Thunder with another miss. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Stolen by Caruso. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And SGA up there getting that flush to go.
Lillard outside. Pass to Prince. The three. Lillard against Gilgeous-Alexander for three. And Middleton gets it to go on the assist by Lillard. Middleton's got 5 now.
Yeah, Lillard seeking out his teammates, just trying to get it to the right guy. He was uncovered.
And the Thunder call time here.
Well, Middleton, a guy who's just so effective out there. He puts up points. He scores with great efficiency. And we've just seen him in so many clutch moments just come through for this team.
And once again, the Thunder goes this team. Let me hear you.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Dort. Caruso with it. 5 on the clock. Here's Holmgren. All alone. He gets it in there. And Middleton also capable of preventing points at the other end, Brent.
And I think this progression of Middleton having that length and switchability along with experience is helping him build that defensive resume. He'll hit the defensive glass. Just a terrific all-around player.
Here's Antetokounmpo following the bucket by the Thunder. Pass to Lillard. And the Bucks getting another bucket right there.
Well, he's a score-first kind of guy, Lillard. You want to construct your defense to try and swarm him to contain him when he has the ball.
Here's Prince. Dort defending. Prince with the bucket.
Lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride. So full speed, 2 points.
Dort finds Williams. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. Here's Holmgren, covered by Lopez. To the middle. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. For three, here's Lillard. Williams grabs the board. Oklahoma City trailing. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
And I think Shai Gilgeous-Alexander knows that this is an assist play in the making. Finds the open man.
1:27 left in the first quarter of the game. A nice shot by Lillard.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10.
It's really hard going through a rebuilding phase, but the Thunder have been at it for a while, and they're trying to find the right collection of talent to finally plant the flag in the ground and move forward.
Soft touch off the glass.
That's a nice move on the bounce from Giannis, showing that the tools are getting sharper.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
And here's Caruso outside. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
So disruptive defensively out beyond the arc.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled the guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Now here's Jus Alexander. Give him 8 points now. Caruso outside. Good work defensively by Lopez. Jus Alexander against Lillard. Pass to Middleton. Who poked away. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. Time for a quick break.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your...
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. They've got Johnson. Pat Connaughton is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Gary Trent, and it's Portis in at the 5.
Well, he's got great sight lines, Giannis does, especially where he gets the ball. So he surveys the court, takes a good picture, and makes a great pass.
The free throw drops for Johnson. Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, B.A., it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
And already Giannis has a regular season MVP, a finals MVP, plus a defensive player of the year award, winning all 3 trophies by the age of 26. Excellent.
For Antetokounmpo, you can also throw in an all-star MVP. Brent, that puts him in elite company.
Well, thanks, B.A. I did forget that one, and that's a major one, too. But the Greek Freak, just the second player ever to win those 4 awards. The first, of course, MJ. It just tells you Giannis is already an all-time great.
Johnson passes to Trent. Back to Johnson. Down low. Here's Portis. And then Portis with the dunk.
Yeah, and Portis needs to be pushed away from the rim. That's too easy.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Pass to Wallace. Antetokounmpo with the block.
And the length of Giannis is a problem. He's erasing shots.
Johnson with a bucket. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Bucks.
They've been pretty intimidating on the defensive end, knocking away shootings, containing shooters, and making it tough to find looks.
Well, one thing that's noticeable is just tremendous energy from everybody, and they put that into their transition play, and all that hustle is paying off.
He was all alone on that one. Connaughton's got his first 3 points of the game.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Pass to Wallace. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Holmgren. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Now the Bucks with it. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. The Thunder have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. And here's Dort. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Antetokounmpo, and down it goes. 2 points. Antetokounmpo's got 7 points in the game.
The D can't let Giannis get that deep and establish that kind of position and think that he's going to miss something that close.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Joe. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
First free throw is good. Well, Brent, for this Milwaukee organization, how big was keeping Giannis?
Well, B.A., could you just give me another synonym for massive? I'll take all of them. Because obviously, it's all about Giannis. And the title in 2021 helped big time to keep him in Milwaukee. But imagine if they lost him and went back to square one. You just don't replace guys who are this special.
Timeout called. Milwaukee. Well, last season for the Thunder, Brent, their top 8 guys by playing time, all 23 and under.
You get experience for those guys, and there's really nothing that replicates game time, game action, game decisions. These guys all exposed to it last year, BA. Let's see what kind of strides they make in this season.
The Thunder making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Lillard's checked in for Johnson. Gilgeous Alexander against Lillard. And here's Middleton. 5 points in the game. It doesn't go for him. Gilgeous Alexander with the ball. He's picked up by Lillard. And Gilgeous Alexander missing. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Lillard with the bucket. 11 points in the game.
Always an appreciation for Lillard and his build, just how rugged he is, along with that fearlessness.
To the wing, right side. Outside, Williams. The 3-ball. Rebounded by the Bucks.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And this team relies on that kind of production coming at the hands of Damian Lillard.
The Thunder have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Pass to Caruso. Back to Gilgeous Alexander. Oklahoma City gets it back. Here's Williams. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul. Second.
He's off on the first. You know, for this Bucks team, they seem to play together as well as any team we've seen recently.
Yeah, this team has a bunch of players who complement each other very well. And they've got so many different ways that they can play on the floor. That's what makes them so successful. Well, that and Giannis.
Knocked loose. Stolen by Caruso. Gilgeous Alexander against Lillard. 55 seconds left in the first half. Second shot opportunity. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for your Thunder, number 44. At the line for 2.
True shot.
And he makes a first. Good on both. Here's Lillard. 13 points in the game. There's 42 seconds left in the second quarter. And that one's good. Middleton.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
From 10 feet away. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in the game.
Well, he's capable of making you pay there, Gilgeous-Alexander, in a nice rhythm.
And it's Middleton finishing it off.
Well, how about the timing for Middleton? Getting up there, seeing the opportunity on the backside. Sweet alley-oop.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points in the quarter.
Advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Lillard with the ball. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. 13 foul.
Lillard outside. And so it's Milwaukee in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Doc, as this team continues to develop, what's going to be most critical to really taking your play to the next level?
Continuity offensively, and then being on the same page defensively. We have so much left. If we can get on the same page defensively, we can be really good.
The more reps, the better. Thanks, Coach.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And, folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
Damian Lillard has been having a big night. He had 13 points, 4 assists, and 1 steal. He didn't perform up to his standards in their last game. Tonight's a different story. He obviously has a short memory. And Kenny, what did you think about what we saw from Milwaukee?
They were in such a groove that entire first half, especially on the offensive end. Good play calling, good execution, and by and large, they take great shots.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Oklahoma City.
First of all, where's the intensity on defense? I think when a team is fucking like this, you at least try to put a stop to it. But nope, you just keep giving up open looks, letting the league get bigger and bigger and bigger.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their leads. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
They've got Holmgren. Alex Caruso is out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Lou Dort, and it's Williams in at the 4-man spot. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City.
It's a long and versatile guard that possesses a very intriguing and exciting skill set. Gilgeous-Alexander, lots of room to grow.
Watching SGA run this offense, he's so patient, and he reads the defense exceptionally well. And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Williams on the wing. Free throw line jumper. Misses off the right iron. Yeah, Gilgeous Alexander really plays at his pace, Grant.
You know, B.A., he's one of those guys the defense just can't speed up. And every move is purposeful. No wasted motion. He methodically breaks you down.
Pass to Caruso. Here's Holmgren. Gilgeous Alexander with the ball. 4 on the clock. Caruso against Antetokounmpo. Caruso with the bucket. Caruso's got his first 2 points. Gilgeous Alexander against Lillard. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
And the Thunder making a change here. Joe's checked in. Dort for 3. Pure from 3-point range. So Dort's got 5 points.
Well, if you're looking for a 3-and-D player, Dort plays D, and there's your 3.
Timeout called. Milwaukee.
And Dort just keeps getting better. This is a guy who comes at you with some tenacity.
Just over a minute and a half played in the third. So you talk about Lou Dort. What has he done to become more comfortable, Brent?
Well, I think the challenge was there in front of him, B.A. He had that playoff appearance where he was unguarded, and he's proving not to other people but to himself that he's capable of knocking down shots from that kind of range.
For 3, here's Lillard. Good, and that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
His game starts with the 3. Lillard shooting opens up the rest of everything that he can do offensively.
Here's Middleton. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And he just powered through contact trying to complete the play.
And that knee injury sidelining Chris Middleton in last year's playoffs, Grant. How much did the Bucks miss his impact on the floor?
Well, B.A., it was a huge loss. He's their main perimeter scoring threat. That's why his game complements Giannis so perfectly.
Pass to Joe. Here's Holmgren. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Holmgren.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Good. He's got 11.
Well, you have to do way more than that to stop the MVP. Giannis just determined.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Wallace. Outside, Williams takes the 3. That shot off. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Middleton, no good.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Here's Joe. Pass to Wallace. Inside, Williams. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They'll pin that on Chris Middleton.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And the Bucks with some changes. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis, and it's Gary Trent Jr. in for Connaughton. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Antetokounmpo up top. Williams defending. 3-pointer is up. Middleton, good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists in the game. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Pass to Williams. Here's Joe. Throws it up high. Lopez with the steal. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
I don't know, 2 strides, 3 strides. What was that? Giannis covering some ground.
Oklahoma City shooting at 45% of the game so far. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Oh, my. Their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Both teams will make substitutions. A minute 50 left to play in the third. Here's Wallace.
Box foul. Green. First personal foul. 13 foul.
Dort outside. Pulls it from 20. Rebounded by Lopez. Milwaukee's got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Middleton against Dort. 19-footer. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Holmgren's got his 4th rebound in this one. The shot by Dort, no good.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Antetokounmpo finds Middleton. That three's off the mark. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Here's Wallace. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul. 14 foul.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Bucks.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Caruso, he's checked in for Dort. And he's good on the second. 1:03 left in the third quarter. Antetokounmpo up top. Williams defending. From the high post. The Thunder pull it in. Here's DJ. Caruso outside. 4-3. Williams misses.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Gilgeous Alexander's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Second team foul.
29 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. Over Williams. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. Now here's Gilgeous Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous Alexander.
These are the type of games for Gilgeous Alexander where the promise of his future looks incredibly bright.
Antetokounmpo, bam!
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Timeout called, the Bucks. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for Milwaukee, starting the fourth quarter. Gary Trent is out there with Damian Lillard. Then there's Brook Lopez. Then there's Taurean Prince. And it's Connaughton in at the three.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
Gilgeous-Alexander creative and tricky on that play.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, he has that fight in him. Love the aggression at the rim when they are trying to claw back into the game.
Portis outside. And the shot goes in.
The toughness that Portis brings to the court, he's willing to finish through contact.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander against Lillard. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Pass to Beverly. Shoots. No good. A bit long that time.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 20.
I just don't see guys with Gilgeous-Alexander's size and frame all that often. He can be a special player in this league.
Beverly shot off.
He's got to be mad at himself. Won't get a better look than that.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points in the quarter.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a unique frame at his size and an intriguing scorer.
Pass to Lopez. Out left to the wing. Lillard outside from deep. Caruso grabs the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And the basket is good. He's got 24.
And he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
And stolen by Caruso. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Joe misses. Here's Prince. They get it again. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
We've seen Lopez be more and more assertive in looking for his shot, which in turn draws the defense's attention to him.
Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Dort comes in for Joe. Antetokounmpo is checked in for the Bucks. Middleton comes in for Beverly. And the Thunder call time here. Wow, Damian Lillard really having a great game.
They got to be using this timeout to think about a personnel change or a game plan change to try to slow him down.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. He really got into them, saying, quote, "You guys aren't playing hard enough. Forget the X's and O's. We need to play with passion." Let's just see that for the last part of this game. Guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Gilgeous-Alexander showing more signs of him being comfortable in that pick-and-roll setting.
And the deficit down inside single digits. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points in the quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You got to be careful when you're handling the ball around.
And the Bucks call time here.
And I think Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, just another one in that long line of Kentucky Wildcats coming into the NBA that has carved out a pretty nice career so far in the league.
To the wing on the left. Here's Prince. And the Bucks miss again. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 13-3 run. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And no good. Good D by Middleton. It has been fantastic watching Gilgeous-Alexander continue to improve.
And I love B.A. also, along with his improvement, what we've seen in terms of his leadership and responsibility to this team. He shows a very strong work ethic, and this is why a lot of people are still excited about his growth and progress.
And Gilgeous Alexander missing. Milwaukee in the lead. Puts it up from 12. Tries again. Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
And you love it when your star player gets down there and gets dirty, and that time Antetokounmpo in there.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous Alexander.
And they're on a big run to make this game interesting. Can't let up now.
Well, they stacked up everything to get to this point. Now they have to shift into overdrive.
Gilgeous Alexander against Lillard. And here's Lopez from the arc. Not going to go that time. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. Outside Gilgeous Alexander. Off the mark there with a three. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Pass to Middleton. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he battles for the ball. Gets the second chance bucket. Antetokounmpo has got 19 points. Gilgeous Alexander on the wing. Defended by Lillard.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
Oklahoma City foul.
Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Thunder.
1:05 left to play in the fourth quarter. To the left side wing. Antetokounmpo for 3. Knocks it down from distance. And the Bucks lead by 12.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Bucks.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I just loved his defense. He took pride in swatting away a bunch of shots tonight and made his impact felt.
Here's Gilgeous Alexander. Oklahoma City gets it back. Pass to Williams. Clock at 6. Again, no good by Oklahoma City. Antetokounmpo against Williams. Stolen by Caruso. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. And Gilgeous Alexander missing. Lillard outside. So this one belongs to the Bucks. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Dame, you routinely make shots that most players would not even attempt. What enables you to have that kind of confidence?
Sometimes in the summer, I work on the craziest things. You know, you never know what type of situation you're going to be in. You got to be prepared for it, you know, so I've worked on my fair share of crazy shots, crazy passes, and, you know, you don't make a high percentage of them, but I made one tonight.
Practice makes perfect. Thanks so much, Dame.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you later.